The Spinal Cord Injury Network was set up to bridge the gap between researchers, clinicians and people with spinal cord injury. We are working together to promote recovery from spinal cord injury, and as part of that, we have released a brochure on exercise and spinal cord injury in Australia. The aim really is to reach out to the spinal cord injury community, to remind them that although exercise is much more difficult, there are still many recreational activities and exercise options out there in the community. Exercise has great health benefits and can improve overall quality of life.
Exercise has become an important part of my life since a cycling accident 2 years ago which left me paraplegic. Whatever your age, exercise is important for everyone. It can help reduce the risk of health problems such as heart disease and diabetes. If you have a spinal cord injury, exercise becomes even more important because of the metabolic changes that occur. Exercise can help reduce the risk of secondary complications such as chest infections. Exercise can also help you manage problems such as weight gain, spasticity, and pain. It has also been shown that regular exercise reduces the rate of hospitalisation for people with spinal cord injury. It can also help you maintain or even improve your independence.
It is quite safe to exercise if you're healthy and have a spinal cord injury, but if you have a pre-existing medical condition like diabetes or heart disease or epilepsy, or you're over the age of 45, you should probably see your doctor before you start an exercise program for the first time.
Spinal cord injury is not a disease. Your body just works differently from the way it used to. Obviously, you need to be sensible about it if you haven't done exercise for a while. Build up your exercise levels gradually, just as you would have done before you had an injury. If you take things slowly, there's less danger of aches and pains from working those muscles. Research shows that there are barriers to exercise, practical barriers such as cost, accessibility and transport. There's also the problem of balancing your family, work and care routines. But with the right motivation, these barriers can be overcome. Exercising at home is free and can be done at a time that suits you. If you prefer to get out, local councils will offer great help with access to their gyms and swimming pools. A clip-on wheel and handlebars for your wheelchair gives you an opportunity to exercise with family and friends. I found this very useful for getting out with my children.
Motivation can be a major barrier to exercising. Often the hardest thing is getting started in the first place. It really is something you have to create for yourself. You don't sit around waiting for something to happen.
The secret to success is setting some realistic goals that are important to you. This can be as simple as pushing to the local shops without getting breathless, or improving your balance to make getting dressed easier. People may even want to take up a new sport, such as wheelchair basketball. The important thing to remember is that your goal should be realistic and achievable. Another way to help is to discuss your goals with friends and families so that they can help you to stick to your goals and celebrate with you when you achieve them.
The physical activity and exercise options out there for people with spinal cord injury are endless, really. There are exercise regimes you can do at home. There are gym-based programs which are great because you not only get fit, but you get out and meet new people. The wheelchair sports associations in each state offer anything from archery, lawn bowls to wheelchair rugby, basketball and tennis. Swimming also is a great option. Check with your local council to find out if pools in your area have wheelchair access.
Fundamentally, you need to do exercise to increase your cardiovascular health, but it's also important to exercise for muscular strength and endurance. And this will help you with everyday tasks like transferring into and out of a wheelchair, moving into and out of a car, or for tasks around your house. Your balance can also be improved by certain exercises. For example, sitting in your wheelchair and holding a ball and moving from one side or the other. Or you can extend your arms out wide and close your eyes momentarily and visualize balancing that way. Up to 60% of people have some degree of shoulder pain, and you can reduce this by doing strength and muscle endurance exercises at your local gymnasium. Even people with very high-level spinal cord injuries can do specific exercises to improve their breathing and improve the strength of their upper body musculature. At the gym, you can use an arm ergometer for aerobic fitness, or try boxing. At home, you can get out and push your wheelchair in the community, or go to the local pool for a swim. You can borrow equipment like a hand cycle or a basketball chair from your local wheelchair sports organization.
People often ask how much exercise should I be doing, and for a long time that's been a very difficult question to answer. They want to know how much aerobic exercise they should do, or whether they should combine that with strength training as well.
The Rick Hansen Institute, in collaboration with Spinal Cord Injury Action Canada, have released simple guidelines about exercise principles for people in wheelchairs. In a week, you should do at least 2 sessions of strength exercises and at least 2 20-minute sessions of moderate, vigorous physical activity where it's actually quite difficult to talk while you're exercising. If you have not exercised for a long time, you should start small and take a stepping stone approach to increasing your physical activity. Research has shown that even people who are previously sedentary can increase their health and fitness with a regular exercise program.
Medical research underpins pretty much everything we know about the health benefits of exercise. Without research, evidence is anecdotal and it doesn't really mean a great deal.
The Rick Hansen Institute analyzed research studies from all over the world to produce these guidelines. Research in Australia and overseas continues to investigate the benefits of exercise to reduce high cholesterol and levels of diabetes in the spinal cord injury population. Another new development is the Australian SKIPA project. Part of this will train fitness trainers to give exercise programs for people with spinal cord injuries. This will help to break down barriers for wheelchair users to allow them to become more physically active in the community.
Remember, these guidelines are the minimum amount of exercise you need to improve your health and fitness. They will help you control weight, but they won't let you lose weight. To lose weight, you're going to have to do up to 90 minutes of continuous aerobic exercise several times a week. Now, many people will say, I can't possibly do 20 minutes of exercise in one go. But the good news is that building up 10 minutes at a time will still give you significant health benefits. That way, you can slowly build up to your 20 minutes and improve it as you get fitter.
Physical activity is great for your general well-being and self-esteem. Our brochure provides lots of ideas on recreational activities and exercise options. It can be downloaded from spinalnetwork.org.au. And if anyone has any tips on how to overcome barriers to exercise, they can take part in the conversation. They can follow us on Twitter and join us on Facebook. We'd love to hear about how we can help make exercise more accessible in Australia.